If you're knocking doors for fiber and you feel like every single homeowner already has an objection locked and loaded before you even finish your first sentence, this video will change your close rate immediately, because the best closers don't overcome objections, they pre-handle them before the homeowner even says them. I'm Mike. I've sold fiber door to door, I've built teams, and I've trained reps across multiple markets in the whole entire USA. And today I want to break down how elite fiber reps pre-handle objections, so the conversation feels easy, natural, low resistance instead of pushy or defensive. If you're watching this video, you're most likely like most other reps who wait for the objections. Elite reps within the industry lead the homeowner emotionally before objections even come up. So what does pre-handling objections means? Pre-handling means that you address the concerns before they even voice them to you. You have to be in control of the frame of the conversation. You have to remove pressure instead of creating it. If you're reacting to the objections, you're already behind the ball. So objection number one, I'm not interested. What do the bad reps do? They push harder, they talk faster, and they sound super salesy. Pre-handle the objection before it comes up. Hey, before I can explain anything, this isn't a sales visit. I'm just a local guy making sure everybody on the street knows what's changing. That one line right there just kills the resistance, because now the homeowner doesn't need to protect themselves. You already removed all the pressure. Okay, so let's go through this one more time. I'm not interested. I completely understand where you guys are coming from. A lot of people actually felt the exact same way as you, but what they found out when taking a look into our new fiber optic program is that they're actually able to cut back on their bill, and on top of that, it happens to even come with a free month and a gift card. So I'm not here to be a dentist and pull teeth about making any changes, but all we're doing is getting everybody on route for that free upgrade. Do you guys typically prefer the mornings, or do you guys typically prefer the afternoons? And I'll literally just say, look, least that we can do is just compare apples to apples with what you're doing right now compared to what we have to offer. Worst thing that happens is that you guys try out free fiber internet and you get to try it out for a month. And since there's no contract, it's not like I'm getting on my knees and I'm asking you guys to marry me. Take me out on a date first and just see how you like it. Boom. If you guys are running into this, I already have internet. Everybody has internet. Everybody already knows that internet is internet at the end of the day, but that's when you got to go and build value so they don't give you that objection. So one thing that I would say, most of the people that are already switching, like, they already had internet. Like, we're not here because people don't have a service. It's because the infrastructure on the street is changing. So if they say, I already have Xfinity, AT, and Spectrum, and then just agree with them, yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. That's actually who we're replacing in this area. And the reason why is because you guys are on that shared broadband, which is actually a shared connection with all the neighbors. So obviously, like during 5, 6, maybe even 7 o'clock, that's when you guys start to experience those interruptions within the service because everybody else is on. So just so I have a better understanding, what exactly do you guys use your internet for? Because one thing that works for one person wouldn't work for everybody, correct? So boom, start getting into that conversation, start trawling them in. Because it's okay that they have an objection. Objections just means that they have concerns before they actually end up buying the product. So before I do move on to the next part, another way that I like to address this objection if they already have internet, the smartphone comparison. I came up with this literally myself. Unless it's somebody else in the industry used it or got it from one of my videos, I'm completely positive I'm the innovator. Think about it like this, client. There's a flip phone versus a smartphone. Like, they both work, they both make calls, they both make texts, but the smartphone is the same exact thing, just upgraded with a lot more features and benefits tailored to the customer. So that's the same exact thing with the internet. Like, obviously you guys have internet. I'm not here to be a dentist and pull your teeth about doing it, but you're not getting the speeds that you're actually paying for. And on top of that, you guys are locked into a promotional rate that after a year goes by, your price tends to go back up. So The only reason why I'm here is because what a lot of people found is that it's a lot easier to work with a fixed rate bill, nothing out of pocket, there's no contract at all, and then you get faster and better speeds on top of it. Like, you guys got kids, right? Like, they play Roblox, or what exactly do they play? Because I know that they're on the game. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, we have kids that play the game. Cool, go ahead and grab them. Let me tell them about the fiber internet on the block. They probably know a little bit more about this than you are, but they're going to be excited about making the change. And then that's when you got to go ahead and get them emotionally tied in and get their kids involved, because, dude, if they have kids, of course their kids know about fiber. All right, objection number 3. How much does it cost? Price objections usually happen because price was framed wrong. So how do you want to handle that? I'll walk you through the pricing later once I see what makes sense for your house. Most people end up paying about the same or less than what they are doing right now. So now you're putting the pricing into a frame of it being familiar, safe, and non-threatening instead of a surprise. So instead of you guys just going directly into the price, sideswipe it so you can get them to start putting themselves into a box, right? So there's a couple different ways that I'll go about it. How much is it? Yeah, it really depends on what you guys are using. Just walk me through a day in your guys' lives. Like, how many devices do you have? Do you guys stream? Like, what exactly are you guys using your internet for? So I know how to actually help you guys out. Because what works for one person may not work for everybody. And with me being from New Jersey, I'm not here to BS you. I want to give you guys the best option possible. So for some people that may be 500 megs, some people that may be 2 gig, but it really just depends on how much you guys are using. So kind of explain to me about that. So instead of them just going directly about the price, you're going to be like, all right, well, what box, what category do I fit in? And let me try and put myself into one of those categories. Because once they agree to it, obviously we want to sell the 2 gigs, 1 gigs, but if you got to sell a lower package, who gives a fuck? A sale is a sale. So instead of you guys just going straight into price, always just go around it and build more value so the customer is more engaged and more willing to buy because they put themselves into a frame or into a box that you gave them. I don't have time. This is an objection that I rarely get because it's super easy to overcome. But in case if you guys do get it, this only takes about 2 minutes. If it ends up not making sense, I'll be out of your hair like your favorite shampoo. But the biggest thing is my guy or my tech is just going to need about 30 minutes to an hour. He's just going to swap out that modem box, obviously install the fiber optic line that goes directly into the home, and he'll get you guys set up with your new internet plan, get your login set up, whatnot. That's just an objection that I never get. Typically, if you just figure out a time in their schedule that works ahead of the ball, because you're asking enough questions, you're not going to run into that. If somebody says that they need to think about it, you have to blow that out of the water. Because if somebody needs to think about something, that means that you clearly missed them out somewhere earlier on the pitch, which is the reason why they need to think about it. If you're doing your job correctly as a salesperson, you're eliminating all the objections beforehand, so by the time you do get to the close, there's no pressure, there's nothing like that. They're just ready to know what the next steps are. So when somebody says, I need some time to think about it, I totally understand, Mr. Customer. I really wouldn't want you looking into this blindly, but that's the exact reason why I'm not getting on my knees right now and telling you to marry me. You've had a couple of wives, right? How many dates did you have to take her on to figure out that she was the one? Right, like you wouldn't just get married to somebody you don't even know yet. So give us a shot, because the only way you can actually base your decision on what we can provide is by giving us a try. Worst comes to worst that you don't like it and you can go back to what you're currently doing, but 99% of the people that haven't given me a shot, the KKK, the cool color given on the block, they haven't had any regrets whatsoever. So what's a good time that I can fit you in on my schedule? And just give us a shot, see how you like it, no harm, no foul. The reason why this video just matters so much, because I get a lot of people that are scheduling calls with me, people that are DMing me, people that need help within the industry, because one, their managers aren't training them enough, or two, they just don't know any secret little nuggets that are gonna progress them farther within the conversation. But pre-handling objections is gonna be so important, because why would you go out there to get 2 to 3 deals a day when this is the easiest industry to go out there and get 7 to 10 sales a day? You guys just need to keep on sharpening the sword, keep on sharpening the axe, and improving exactly where you need to go at so you can start getting more sales. So if you're selling fiber door to door and you want better scripts, better frameworks or opportunities to sell fiber the right way, drop a comment or check the links in the below. And if this video helped you out, like, subscribe, and share it with somebody else who's knocking doors right now and struggling. And I'll see you guys in the next video.